What's up, everybody? I am currently on the PTS showing off the new Season 8. Now, first thing, this is the astonishing part. Apologize for the constant achievements at the bottom of the screen. When you log into the PTS, it basically gives you everything, which means that you get all the achievements and everything, and it just goes forever. Very annoying. Wish there was a way to turn all that off. But this new region right here is the new region of Longting, and it is quite small. I'm actually really surprised at how small it is. I figured we were going to get all of this, but it is just this area. There are 6 walls from what I count that can be captured. You cannot take Haojing, so this is not part of the end game. This entire region was basically set up to pretty much be a new player kind of growing area, has no real focus in the campaign. So all the way through here, these 2 areas will be fought over for the cities. You'll be able to get Daichang or Anling. First stage is only going to be Liangyun and Longting as the available regions. Then Maoyang opens. Then the Borderlands opens. You'll first be able to fight over the Daichang capital city in Liangyun, and later be able to fight over Anling up there in the Maoyang. Let's see what's going on here. So you can't hear me? Or did you mute? Try refreshing the browser, guys. So that's where I currently am right now. In my little reconnaissance mission, I ran outside to go check this river. I do like this area. But it is going to be rather limited on space, which means it's going to be pretty close quarters. Things are not far away from each other. I do want to go into one of the towns up here, so let's take a journey over there and check that out. Maybe these achievements will stop eventually. I've been going for like a half an hour now. So there is a bridge down here that I crossed over. Not sure why that looks like it's on the river, but we'll go over there and check that out. Let's go over to this town 9 wall and see what's there. Seems like a whole lot of little pockets everywhere. The other thing I notice is everything here is set low level. Oh, there's an 8. You gotta be rank 8 to be able to take the wall. 4 for that wall. But 3 for the cities, 1 for all the villages. Man, both of these villages only get a farm node. Ouch. Oh man, Rebel's gonna mess with me. Alright, first combat, tossed in the fire. Of course, I don't know if I have my keys set up. This will be interesting. They all just shoot up into the sky. Alright, hero fight time. Ouch. I did not see the jabs. Oops. This weapon is going to take some practice, let me tell you, because it's you only get 5 skills, and you've got every combination that you use them in does something different. So it's not like your other classes where when you press the number 2 button, it's always going to do the same thing. If you press number 1, then press number 2, it does one thing. If you press number 3, then press number 2, it's going to do something different. So that kind of gets a little weird. Let's go inside here and see what the city looks like. Did we get a new city map? We don't know. Thanks, Don. Now, one thing I will show you is, oh wow, look, the guy isn't in these towns. That's sad. No donation guys here. All right, really quick, let's go ahead and that might explain things. Skills. I don't need any skills. I have not done the runes yet. At least the achievements mainly stop. Take a look at these skills. Just doing some quick customization things here. Actually, let me go over to the battle pass real quick. That should give me everything I need. Collect the important parts. That's a skill page, apparently. New icon. Another skill page. Alrighty. I gotta see this door. Carry around a door with you. Yeah, well, the pike skins get unlocked through the season. There was one special pike that you can get. Does not seem to have it in here though. Did I miss where I put it? Yeah, there we go, I think. Maybe? Clicking on all the things. All right. All right, let's go ahead and head back outside now that I have some weapons. It's always good. I'll have to stop by a wall or something to repair my guy. No, they give us all the sovereigns when you start on the PTS. It's good like that. All right. Now that I do have the attires, yeah, cover that face. I didn't take no time on my character. Yeah, it sucks that none of the views show you the spear tip. So you can't really tell what your spear tip looks like. I'm gonna go up to this fort and repair. It's a real dirty river right there. I cannot create a house at the moment. Sad panda. Alright, let's go back down that river and see if there's any other crossings. Our old stomping ground right there. Oh, that's interesting. Now you can bring the front door with you. Looks like cotton, horses. You have no copper up here anywhere. Looks like nearest copper's right there. This is kind of a unique thing over here. I kind of want to see what's going on with this because there's like two walls in close proximity of each other. And what's this deal over here? So it does not look like there's any, like no way across this river other than at the start over here. That's a really long run for anyone. Alright, let's go investigate that. I'll stick my target over there. Good news is there's rebel camps here, which is nice. Unlike the Borderlands where they seem to keep forgetting to put them in there. All 2-star rebels around here. Alright, let's see what we can find in here. So we saw the battle pass. Weekly challenges not unlocked yet. There are a total of 10 weeks in the weekly challenge list. Season challenges. Alright, so 4 tiers to unlock the Shield Maidens. Three for these guys. Still 4 here. I have to compare these to live and see what's the difference. Cannot show the guns yet, guys. They are not technically tied to this season. It's a standalone unit. It's going to have its own kind of special article that goes out and event around it and all that jazz. So they'll have their own trailer. It's not included in season 8. It is a separate unit that's going to be unlocked aside from season 8. So it's not part of the big to-do here. Alright, so the one that I'm really curious about is the Ratans. Or not the Ratans, the Keshig. Yeah, you still got like freaking crazy amount. You only need 6 in each tier to do it though, so that's nice. I remember grinding my way all the way to the end, and then they made Keshigs, like, they totally nerfed him into the ground. And yeah, sad panda. They were great. Poor time. Alright, let's give these guys, actually, that would be a good idea. Let's take a look at these units. First and foremost, these guys. Taking a look at the path. And I'm going to be adding all of this stuff to conquersbladehub.com later today. So feel free to pay attention over there. Have no idea what the skill does. This is the hard part about doing some of these. Yeah, you don't really know what they do. On the PTS, it's never completely filled in. By the time it goes live, they'll have all the translations done. But we can see these stats here. Numbers don't require translation. They're a 5-speed, which I think is... Yeah, so Shield Maidens are 5.4. So those guys are considerably faster than them. Let's see. Yeah, so your Iron Reapers are 3.8. These guys are 4.3. So these guys are faster than the Sildahars and the Iron Reapers, but slower than the Shield Maidens. They have about the health of a monastic. A little more health than a monastic knight. Pretty much the same as Shield Maiden. So they essentially have the same health as the Shield Maiden. Taking a look at the old guys. 2 pass. Most of these look like they're filled in. I hope. Maybe. Yep. Those are at least filled in. Okay, and these guys have about the same. They got quite a bit of health as well. Leadership is 225. They're faster than the other guys. They're slower than the Shield Maidens, but faster than the Poleaxe guys. They got all kinds of damage numbers, so it's not only like 2 types or 1 type. That's good. Take a look at their thing. So we got charge. That's cool. So it's even better if in the wedge formation. So this is something to pay attention to. So short sword protects the front while charging. Long sword charging will attack its targets within range. Pole arms will strike enemies' weak points, increasing the enemy's damage from the infantry charges. Last stand, the gray hair ignites their last bit of life force and strengthen their morale. This can only be activated in 3 ranks formation. Changing to a different formation will weaken the effect. Okay, so you need this formation for 3 ranks, right there, for the last stand. This formation, wedge, if you're doing the charge. That's an interesting little kind of change up there. Interesting. When health falls below 40% appears red. Damage is increased by 25% and each attack restores 10% max health. Interesting. What does this even mean? This unit is not affected by head count restrictions. That's curious. So it seems like this unit actually has 3 different weapons in it, which is kind of cool. Where's the little animation? It usually would give us an animation to see what it looks like. I guess that's only in the unit challenges, maybe? Oh, that's another thing to look at. Let me see that. So they do not have a Shieldtron formation. They have the 3 ranks, and they have the wedge, but no Shieldtron. Something to pay close attention to. They don't have a line formation either, so. Yeah, there's nothing here that unlocks Shieldtron. So, unless it's a doctrine of some sort, I don't know that you can do it. Alright, so the next one. The monks. Alright, so they have a dispersed, a column, and a shieldtron. So they have 6 ways staff recovers health by 500 points. Alright, 6 ways staff, the unit charges towards their enemy at a high speed. During the charge, they block enemy arrows. Afterwards, they will jump up and use their staves to attack for extra block breaking effect. Windmill Strike. A powerful attack is triggered, restoring 500 health as it strikes the enemy. Monks quickly swing their staves for 10 seconds, dealing continuous damage to the enemy. Gotta try that. They do have a Shieldtron, a column, and a dispersed. They have Swamp. That's interesting. So increased damage against cavalry by 16% and reduces cavalry movement speed by 45% for 2 seconds. Suppression of Evil. Each attack increases own movement speed by 6%, reduces enemy movement speed by 6%, and their defenses by 10%. Can be stacked up to 5 times. Stat-wise, they have about the health of a monastic. Just a little slightly less, I think. Maybe more. They are fastest unit of the season, it seems. With a 5.5, that's a little faster than the Shield Maidens. They only do blunt damage. Now, blunt damage is one of the things that not a lot of units do. So this is kind of interesting. And most units have a low blunt resistance. So this could potentially be a pretty good unit, especially starting out. I mean, this is a blue unit. This might actually be a pretty good power player this season. I'm close to Haojing. Let's go there. Just got rid of one of the shinies on the top of my screen. I'm gonna go swap out my units for those guys, and we'll go fight some bandits real quick. Available in 5 days. Don't have a cohort symbol yet. Yeah, I'm kind of sad that they don't let you create or join free houses at the moment. So I can't tell if there's anything new on the house interface at all. Interestingly enough, you only need the first 2 tiers to unlock the pike. Everything after that is skills, it looks like the green dragon. You get a special weapon skin there, a hero attire there, and then your little avatar icon there. Alright, seasonal runes. I need to go talk to the War Scholar to unlock that. It's funny, they got territory wars active right now, but nobody can join the house, so nobody can attack anything. Counterproductive. I will have to try that out. They did change this first opening interface. So this is your new sign-in screen. So there are rewards associated with your 21-day sign-in, 14-day sign-in, and 7-day sign-in. So this is kind of neat. This is something that I don't think they had prior. So they're giving you bonuses for doing consecutive, or for doing 21 days out of the month. Can't see any activities at the moment. Let's see here. Weekly quests still look similar. Yeah, that all looks the same. Okay, there are several bridges on this one. Look at this town. If you're going to own one town, that's a pretty damn good town to own. 4 nodes on a town. Level 3 requirement. Oh, look at that. Ballistas and cannons? And this wall actually has 2 nodes. Most of the time, they don't have nodes. And look at that, you can actually craft things at this one. So the forts here, you can actually craft at. There's actually a use of having a fort. Who knew? This one doesn't craft much, doesn't have any siege weapons. Doesn't have any resources either. Look at this village, or this town. Check that out. Warlin has like 7 nodes associated with it. Crap. You know what that means? I gotta upsize my database even more. I only have 5 spots. Gonna have to add more, damn it. 2 siege weapons, 7 nodes. This thing pretty much has every node. Yeah, I wish. Dude, it would be so nice if we could take over, like, even if we just took over these two fiefs right here, just so that the new players would have cheap farming, fief quests that are doable. I mean, the only thing we're missing right here is horses, and the horses are up north. But yeah, this is interesting. The walls have nodes. You can craft siege at the walls. That's very unique. What the heck? Wutai. Um, that might be a problem. Oh no. This adds a whole new level of problem. Yeah. There's more than one Wu Tai, and yeah, that's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna drop the devs a little line on that one. Oh, good God, that's gonna cause some issues. All these other ones, I don't recognize any of these other names as being duplicates, but yeah, Wu Tai is going to cause problems. Anyone that runs a database is going to have two Wu Tais, and it's going to be impossible to separate the two. You're going to basically have to call by region and by name if you want to do anything with that, but so it looks like all the horses are north of this river. All the really good resources are down here in the southeast or southwest. Most of these have at least two resources. It is interesting that even the walls are getting resources now. That's got 4. That's got 4. 3. This town, though, my God. If you want Boardwalk, this town is Boardwalk. Holy cow. Ninewall has 2. It can create the grape shot cannon and the little Greyheart garrison kits. What the heck? Let's go check out what this fort looks like. Oh, everybody knows this map. Y'all know this map. This is the one where everyone fights over the little heal point that's over here, and they forget that the objective is actually at the end over here, and they spend their entire time fighting over that heal point. Yep, we all know this one. Let me go unlock the runes real quick, I think. Yes, I am holding the door. Alright, I should have my runes unlocked now, I think. Let's give those guys a look. A little delayed. I am currently on the PTS server, which is for the content creators only. If you're looking for what community our server is a part of, or our Goshki is part of the Cloudwing Valley server in a west, if that's what you were asking. Either way. Yeah, loud noises, just trying to get rid of the quest. You know. OCD and all. Alright, seasonal rune. Wow, 20 levels now. So at level 5, 10, 15, 20. Yes, I will post it up on YouTube. I'm kind of journeying through this. I'm also going to be streaming a little later tonight. Going to be pretty much going to take another 30 minutes cruising through this. And then I'm going to do like a hard, slow walk through everything as I log the data for my guide that I'm writing. So I will keep the stream rolling for that. I'm going to go on over to this Freetown and check that out. Yeah, there is no horse nodes down the very far south end of this map. All of the horse nodes are in the north. I'm really curious as to what horses they provide. Do they give us the east and west horses? Most curious. Alright, so there is more goes up to 50. And I'm going to have all of these runes on the conquersbladehub.com. There's a quick link for you. I'm going to have everything on that guide by tonight. I'm going to be working as long as it takes to get it all up there. So every one of these runes will be up there. Every one of the new units will have their full breakdown on there as best as I can with what I got. And then when it goes live, I'll be going through it again to update anything that changes between now and live. Mercenary icons look a little different, but it's pretty much the same. Sorry, Dorda. Doesn't look like it's your day. Sooner or later, they will add the rest of these. I just know it. It'll happen. Now, I'm not allowed to show you the gun unit, unfortunately. That is strictly off limits. Let's go on over here. I'm going to poke one of these easy rebels. I do like, check this out. You have all 3 rebel types in this area, including rebel camps. So we'll go in here and we will see what these units can do. Hopefully sooner than the war elephants. The fact that the icon is on right now for us, but I'm just not allowed to show you, that's a positive sign. I don't recognize this map. I think this season we're going to get a lot of sand in our shorts. Sends them in a direction, but they attack whatever's nearby. Yes, they will be doing a server shutdown like they normally do on Wednesday night as the patch goes live Thursday morning. So I believe, well, no. Yeah, I believe that morning it should turn on. They're going to be installing the new season Wednesday night, I believe. There's another one. This is a familiar map. Come on, old man. We can be old together. Let's go. So that charge is a little further than my reach. They kill serfs very well. Not really a great test, but hey. Let's go ahead and take on a tier 3 and see if I can get a little harder enemy for them to fight. They're not really going to grow any hair on their chest if they fight a bunch of serfs. Alright, let's see if this is a little more challenging for them. Alright, we got a hero this time. That's good. Wow. That second ability. You know, I just remembered I'm still wearing medium armor. And I got that stupid ability to auto-aim turned on. Alright, I'm going to have to check those guys out a bit more. Not entirely sure how best to use those skills yet. I'm going to have to play with them quite a bit. Mizzen, I already was up in that northwest or northeast region. That's where I actually started. Worked my way entirely south from there. Gonna go over to this Freetown, take a look at that real quick. And while we're walking, we will open up that rune menu, let you see all the runes. Go look at all runes. There we go. Alright. I do like how it looks like some of these I don't have. Oh, I need to be season level 45 for those. Wait, unlocks at season level 40. Did I use all my tokens before I unlocked this? Yes, I did. That would explain things. Thanks for the raid. Alright, let's go back to that. Well, let's go inside. Looks like it's still the hunting lodge style. Freetown. Not sure if there is another Freetown. Wait, what? It literally is like hunting lodge. If you approach from the southwest side, you can't enter it. You gotta go around to the other side. Why? Why does this do it? I'm going to disable my little... Oh. This place looks cool when nothing's rendered. This does not look like the hunting lodge. Alright, there we go. So I cleaned up my user interface for a moment. Yep, we still have... Whoa, they actually have the Thane still here. That's funny. They haven't converted these over to the new style. I'll report that bug. But these guys will be a quartermaster of some sort. Forget what they called them in the main city. Has fame. Interesting armor set. Another way to unlock the threaten emote. And I'm not sure if these are going to be the same things. I might be looking at the old stuff, or stuff that's not technically in yet. See, I will update all of those on the Conqueror's Blade Hub when it goes live. Yeah, Garrison Quartermaster is what it's supposed to be called. Alright, so let's take you back to the season room. I will be right back. Go ahead and give these a look. Alright, next set for you. Okay, Poleaxe, 5-second immunity to all control effects. Interesting. It's a skill? What? Wonder how you pop that off. Look at that one. After entering battle, max health is gradually increased over 300 seconds for a maximum of 3,000 health points. Resets after death. How weird is that? Oh god. Maul. Dodge distance is increased by 20%. You can be leaping all over the place. So there are things for your bracers and boots now, by the way. So it kind of looks like it's broken down by armor boots, bracer, helm. So each piece gets its own runes. And then your weapon. And then you got 2 commons here. So agility, armor, and strength and toughness are your bonuses here. When I post these on the site, I will try to break them down by weapon type for you guys. Make it a little easier for you to figure out what affects your weapon. And then by each of the armor type. So for my sword, curious. So when you die, your friends will recover 8% health. I don't like dying. It's just my thing, so I probably won't ever use that myself. Definitely is a lot more controlled than it has been in the past. Like, there's only a limited number of things that you can use on each part. You don't have that nice Clash of Shields 40% damage reduction anymore, which sucks. Of course, I am using Carnifex armor when I should be wearing heavy armor, but you know, hey. When using Mercy of Heaven and Knightly Vows, nearby allies will take 6%. That's nice. So you can buff your friends with this season. Look at that one. For every 700 health acquired, attack increases by 0.5%. That's going to be interesting. Yeah, that's probably going to be about the best thing you got. Oh, look at that one. Use liquid fire, caltrops, or a grenade to reduce the cooldowns of the other 2 skills by 2 seconds. That could come in handy. Oh, come on now. All normal shots are grave shots. Oh man, it's going to be a fun one. So this one gives you movement speed of increased by 8% and increased damage by 10% for longbow. Did longbow get any other loves? Reduce stamina costs of normal attacks by 50%, reduces damage by 15%. That sucks. Reduces damage to you or to your output? That's a big question there. Looks like a lot of cooldown reduction for musket. short sword gets a 8% damage reduction from units. That's not terrible. I'm not seeing any really like game-breaking stuff. Like last season, we had like the maul thing helped them even more. The longsword's 40% damage reduction was definitely a win button on it in a lot of cases. I won't be charging muskets anymore this season as a longsword. That would be nice. 50% of health gain from life drain is converted to damage and dealt against your enemy for Nadachi. Spear 70% or 70 points to defenses. That's not bad. Alrighty, well I'm going to go through a little later today and be entering all these into the system so that I have a full guide to all the things that you need. So I'll go through and flesh those out for you. Full inventory, of course. Open up one more. Oh, my honor cap is reached. All right. Alrighty, so pretty much covered most of the stuff here. I don't need that. Let's check out. Oh, one more time. This definitely changed. You got 3 new rewards things to look at. That should be really helpful. I like this fact that this one gives you a large chest of bronze, 10, an epic artillery selection box. So you get to choose your epic artillery, 2 treaties, and an eternal defender title. I wonder if that changes each week. Over here, you get a rare artillery selection box, 8 treaties, 5 chests of bronze. Here you get a key. So if you sign in for 7 days, you get a key. Actually, 2 vault keys. So that's handy. So there's a way to get keys without being the premium. Wonder if they're going to be bound. And then the weekly quests still give you the keys, but you got to have premium for these. Here you'll get bronze, honor, treaties, glory. 1 vault key here. Skill pages, random doctrine, 2 treaties. And then here you get 2 skill pages, 2 vault keys, 400 honor, glory, 2 treaties, and then the last one, 4 vault keys. So you still get the vault keys from these, you just don't get the bonus vault keys in between. And then you'll get vault keys for doing daily sign-ons. So that's new. Didn't even look at the battle. Whoa, they only have siege battle turned on right now, of course. They don't let us see nothing. Everything else is locked. All right, War Intel. Remember those. The usual stuff. So yeah, I will be on a little later today, probably around noon. If you want to tune in, I will go ahead and check out some more stuff. I'll be doing a slow crawl through this. So I'm going to literally be going through every single rune, logging it all, updating it on the site as we go. And then I'm going to be doing each of the units of updating everything in their system, so all the veterans they pass, putting all that up on the website for you guys. I'm going to be going through and logging every single fief here and what resources are available for them. That'll all be up on the website here shortly too. And then we got this whole Mao Yang and Liang Yun situation. Yeah, that's going to be fun. Got to go through and update all those. So we shall see. So the big cities that are going to be contested over is Daicheng here and Annaling up here. So those will be where people are fighting over. Rank 4 and rank 4, 3,000 influence, 3,000 influence. Unfortunately, I can't see anything on the guild system, so I don't know if anything changed there. Everything over in the Borderlands still looks the same. When I saw Wutai, I was wondering if they got rid of Wutai over here, but no, it's still there. So that's cool. These fiefs right here most likely would be great practice fiefs for new houses to fight over. They only have a farm node, so it's not going to be like super great for you. On a, well, that has two, whoa, what the heck? Okay, so this has the 2 logging farms here. This guy must have the 2 farms. So, there you go. You got an Imperial logging camp there. This one has 3 nodes. That little guy has 1. So around the capital city, all of these fiefs are available at rank 1. So in the old system, like all the fiefs around the town, you had to be like rank 2 or like minimum house rank 7 to be able to attack these fiefs around the city. Over here, all of these fiefs are rank 1. The village or the walls tend to go up to 8. Most of the villages are rank 3. I think I only see rank 3 required for villages or the towns. So all of this area is meant for newer players, new houses to learn the game and grow. There's a lot of resources associated with each one of these fiefs. So, you know, if you had one fief, like if you had Warland down here, if your house conquered Warland, you would own seven nodes. Like, no joke, 7 nodes. Just for one town. So normally towns don't really have any, like, nodes associated with them. This one has 7. This is going to be a pretty productive town for you. If you were to have one place on the map, this would be it. That's pretty much all the fiefs, all the towns, all combined into one. Really nice. You only have one place to defend. So a 15 stack of people could probably easily defend this. As you upgrade it, realize that as it's level 3 now, you raise that level, get it to rank 6, and you're going to have gold units defending this town with you. So kick that up to rank 6. Rank 7 will get you the siege weapons, so you can craft the optimal cannon, optimal grape shot. That'll be really big for you. But yeah, I think overall, this whole region looks like it's set up to be a really good place for new players. There's no reason to conquer the city. You can't take it. You don't get anything for owning anything. You can't ever attack it. So most of the big houses that are worried about the endgame war are going to be focused here in Mao Yang and Liang Yun. Kong is a very great fief. This is a great fief for new players. It's really far for people to run here. When it was snowing all the time, it was like really slow moving. This was where we upgraded our first fief to level 8. Really good time. I wish that this was Cloudwing Valley, would say Eastweg Season 5. It was great. Great time. Now, fief quests, I do have a complete list of fief quests on conquerorsbladehub.com, so you can find out which fief quests there are. Everyone I've discovered so far is up there. Anything that's kind of looks like it's missing is probably because I've never seen it. And I log fief quest every single week on pretty much all the major fiefs in all the different regions. So next season I will have the full list. If you're on Cloudwing Valley, you'll be able to check my list and see where you should be turning in your fief quests. As always, you can join us on Discord. If you want to join the Goshige Discord, it's gsch.info/discord or go to discord.gg/gsch. Got it set up both ways for ease of use. Should be useful. So in that little plus icon, just type GSCH and it should find our Discord for you. And you can also hit up the Cloudwing Valley Discord. That should be listed down below. Here, I'll pop it in chat for you. That one is not so friendly to find. There you go. Italy or Spain? Neither. Sorry. Keep in mind, as a fan, I only root for underdogs, and my teams never win. So you don't want me rooting for your teams. I mean, I'm a Cincinnati Bengal fan since 1981, guys. Since 1981. You know how long that is to be a Cincinnati Bengal fan, never seeing a Super Bowl victory ever. Never, like, you get one win a season, it's like the best thing ever, you know? Now, if I had to visit, I probably would choose Spain. Barcelona seems like a really cool place to visit, and their architecture is unbelievable. So, as a fan of art and architecture, I think Spain would probably win. I know Italy has things like Rome, but in all honesty, as a kid that was raised with an Irish family, learning about Irish mythology, the Celts, what the hell the Romans did to us, I'm not a fan of Rome. Sorry, burn it to the ground. Not a fan at all. I mean, most of Rome just stole their stuff from Greece. If you took art history, you learn all about the crazy stuff that they did. They basically tore down all these heretic stuff and then resurrected it as their own thing and called it art after they put their touches on it. Yeah, it was pretty rough. So yeah, go Spain, go Spain. Granted, the Spanish were the ones that came up and killed the Tuatha De Dan and sent them to the other world. But you know, who's counting, right? But anyways, I will see you guys all again soon. I'm going to grab some lunch and then I'll be back to start logging data. Here's the link in chat if you'd like to follow along and see stuff as I update it. That'll have all the Season 8 data, so if you're trying to figure out what your house is doing, where you should